Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are diving into a super popular book called The One Thing by Gary Keller. This book is all about how focusing on just one thing can completely change your life for the better. So let's break it down and see how you can apply this to your own life. What is the one thing? Alright. So the main idea of the book is pretty simple. When you focus on one thing, everything else becomes easier or unnecessary. He argues that most of us try to juggle too many things at once, and in doing so, we end up spreading ourselves too thin. Let's say you have 10 tasks to do today. The one thing suggests you ask yourself, what is the one task that, if I do it, will make the other tasks easier or not even necessary? Instead of multitasking, you narrow it down to just one priority. Let's understand this through an example. Think about working out. If your goal is to get fit, there are a ton of things you could do: cardio, lifting, stretching, dieting, etc. But the one thing says if you focus just on, let's say, doing 30 minutes of cardio every morning, everything else like building strength or even losing weight becoming easier or falls into place without as much effort. Let's discuss the part 2, which is the focusing question. Gary Keller teaches us a trick called the focusing question. It goes like this. What is the one thing I can do such that by doing it, everything else will be easier or unnecessary? This question helps you cut through the clutter and get crystal clear on what really matters. It's not about doing everything at once, but about doing the right thing fast. Let's take an example. If you're a student, you might have a ton of homework, projects, and exams coming up. But instead of stressing about all of them, ask yourself, what is the one thing I can do today that will make everything else easier? Maybe it's studying for the exam that is coming up the soonest. And once you do that, it clears up your mind for everything else. The part three is the time blocking. Now, once you figure out what your one thing is the next step is time blocking. This means scheduling dedicated time in your day to focus only on that one task. No distraction, no interruption, just pure focus. Let's take an example. Let's say you want to write a book. Instead of just thinking about it all the time and never actually sitting down to write, you could block out 1 to 2 hours every morning to write. You turn off your phone, tell your friends you are busy, and give that time solely to writing. It's all about consistency and protecting that time for your one thing. The part four is the power of saying no, the most important part. The, the book also talks about how important it is to say no to distractions. If something is not helping you get closer to your one thing, it's good and good. Learning how to say no is a key to protecting your focus. Let's say you are really focused on building a business, but a friend keeps asking you to hang out every weekend. If hanging out does not support your business goals, you might have to say no politely and let them know you are busy with something important. It's tough but necessary if you want to stay focused. So, what are the conclusions? So there you have it. The one thing is all about simplifying your life, focusing on what truly matters, and blocking out distractions. By doing this, you will see your productivity soar and your goals will start falling into place. If you're feeling overwhelmed or scattered right now, this book is a great reminder to just focus on that one thing and take it one step at a time. So go ahead. What's your one thing? If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe and hit the bell for more content like this. Catch you next time. Thank you.